Let's jump into the last great king of the pre-thousands before the ladies took over in the second round of reigns. Now, this last king, what's his face? George, right? Is that his name? Fucking no, he just started a crusade. Yeah, George the Crusader. Why start a crusade? Why would you ever start a crusade? Money? You trying to get your religious point of views across? You're trying to trim out the population a little bit. You know, you get people on a crusade, they go out. People who aren't supposed to be fighting go out, die. It's not a bad business model. If you're trying to trim the population, you can't afford them all. So what's the best way to do it? You kill them. They die. All right, you know? There's more than one way. You can't just get more money. You have to kill off people. And that's what this guy did. And well, it was a very small part of his career. He was killed shortly after starting a crusade, but let's get into the details of why. Of just why. Everyone, we all remember King William, the forgettable. But we're back. George Rivers. Long live the king. Absolutely. We're going to hear some conspiracies. You'll lose yourself in the dungeon. But what do we do now? What is George doing? Long live the king. I'll pray for your prosperity. Absolutely. Everyone, George was a man of the church and the people. We don't fully know that yet, but that's what it's looking like. Curfew? Nah, fam, we good. The goldsmiths of the capital created a cartel to organize their trade. Absolutely. The message said islanders are menacing us. We should attack them before they attack us. What would George? George the pussy. I like it. We're at war with too many enemies. It costs a fortune. We should initiate a ceasefire. Okay. I'm a serial killer. So what? This job sucks. If I could. Out of the question. Get out of here. George might have been a pussy, but he also just told people what to do, so that way he didn't have to do it. Kind of a pussy move. A fine company of your drunken soldiers ransacked now. We want justice. Nah, you good. I could be the executioner. Doctor, what? I'm looking for a simple way to test exotic new poisons. I can pay. I don't like you, doctor. You want to try out poisons? You've been alive for 150 years. No way. A wise move that was. Never let your doctor test poisons on people unless if the person's already gonna die. And he was just gonna test it on the general population. George. There's a reason why George lived a decently long time. He's the boss. Would like to marry. Yeah, we gonna get married. Because George wants an offspring. A hungry reptile lurks in the east. You should send me to investigate. George is into it. The peasants are revolting. Large groups of people are ransacking the capital. Your army is overwhelmed. And just close the gates. Whoa, people like that. Man of the people and religion, and also keeping everything kind of in the middle. People and money. That's what George was known for. Let me build fortifications around the capital. It's costly, but well worth the bother. Choky. Oh, high walls. High walls, man. They repel invaders by keeping them lazy. They emit that smoke, man, and people be getting that secondhand buzz going up to them walls. Just ooh, the crispiest of crispy, the dankest of the dank, the purple nurple, the Frankenstein, the OG purple kush, the screensaver. Y'all know the screensaver, right? It's because when you do it, you just become that blue screen of death. You're just... And that's my joke for the day. Fortifications are excellent way to Repel invaders. Useful when your army is weak. George kept everyone out and had other people do his dirty work. It's George, the pussy. I love it. An ambitious lizard is gathering the barons to become a dragon and crush you. I just ignore him. It's fine. Should we build embassies in neighboring countries? It may be a good way to prevent wars. Nah, we're good. No, George. Oh no. Oh no. Rex invites you to follow him. You always follow the dog, you know? Dog the bounty hunter. Whoa, grr. Rex brings you to a lonely caravan in the marketplace. Oh, this must be lose yourself in the dungeon. Lose yourself in the dungeon to Georgie. He ain't got no nickname at all. He's 14 years in power, but that means nothing at all. Oh, I guess he didn't get lost in the dungeon. George, still no nickname. Don't tell me I see. A king? Full of glory and regal composure in front of him lay a dog. The seer, see the future. Hindsight was 2020, but the foresight was 2020. You know what I'm saying? Someone give me a high. I'm by myself. With red eyes and a smirk, here he comes. Here he comes again, the devil. Don't worry, the devil is a lie. George the Seer knows the truth. Huh? Well, you know, George the Seer. Hey, he has a nickname now. Attaboy. Carry on. 600 gold pieces. No, you crook. Your peasants are breeding like rabbits. The kingdom is infested with poverty. Please consider the problem. No. It's fine. Let the people breed. George, man of the people, man of the breeding. Oh, I accidentally did something. It's fine. George the Seer, man of the people, man of money, man of basically equilibrium. The Merchants Guild is selling goods traditionally produced by the Abbey. Put an end to this. Nah. The warlord of the East would like to meet you. He can crush our armies if he wants. We should welcome him like a king. George the Seer saw the future, but figured we have no option. Let the king come. Blago Hiriam Zabo. Gringer Dabolo Zang. Large threatening gesture directed at you. What? I can translate. He says that your country is beautiful and he would like to cuddle you. Oh my gosh! A Damar Cromwell is a snake and a rat. You don't trust that guy. That guy. No one says he wants to cuddle you. That doesn't make any sense. Like, from a king to a king, like, I understand you getting your freaks on in the bedrooms and you want to be held afterwards. Fine. Do your thing. Not for me. But in this case, you don't just like do that just on a whim, like he loves you and wants to cuddle you. No, Ward. No. Just they're fishy, you know? Bobbing for soup, bobbing for death. Go team. Are you certain? If you don't believe me, I will let you deal with him alone. Should I go? Absolutely, get out of here. You had a long and unintelligible chat with Dran the Fierce that ended up with good laughs. The following day, the Eastern Barons tried to invade your country again. George the Seer knew that dude's a rat and we're going to kill him. My king, I am with child. I will give you a son, as is my duty. That's good for everyone. Queen Vivian has given birth to a beautiful and healthy son. Who shall be the godfather? You know the godfather. George the Seer didn't know who the godfather should be. The priest or the general. And he made it the priest. Father, the general's son doesn't want me to be the next king. Oh, nice. Adamar's going to be the next king. We now know who the next king is. After George. Nice. Attaboy, George. Let's organize a grand dinner with my visiting cousin. She's lovely. Alright. What else? Miss Tara Skull. Thank yous. Oh my gosh. Dude, okay. George the Seer. This is a bad idea. This is a really bad idea. Rule 1 of being king is you don't... temptation. Temptation. That's all I have to say. He was not a man of the church. George the Seer saw some bad ideas in his future. Delicious. Your presence is a delight. The queen seems to like you. Your presence is a delight. We would like to raise a new tax for the church. Shared with the crown, of course. Alright. The river drop is flooding. Nah, you're good, Boone. You'll deal with it. Oh, yay! Is having a fair a thing? We're going for a walk in the garden. Would you like to come? Alright, take a guess now. Is George the Seer gonna dump the wifey and go for the side piece? Or is George the Seer a faithful man who is going to just push her to the side? Because we all know where this is going. Did you guess? Let's see. My lord, well, also you want to come with me? My pleasure. Miss Tarkle brings you to the garden. She seems unsettled and nervous. She talks softly. The queen despises me, I'm sure. She talks behind my back and looks at me so strangely. What does George the Seer, now 24 years in power and has had a good run, what does he say? Let's just say, don't worry. A faithful man, kind of a went against the grain there. I think most people would have hit that, but George the Seer is a man of faith. Okay. I would like to conduct new research. Will you help? Okay. I discovered a young genius painter. His works are a true sign of the divine in this world. What would George the Seer do? He knows the future. He's also still trying to have an affair. Because he's a bad king. Bring him in. My name is Randall. I will change the world with my art and your money. Can't afford you. Sorry. The message says, we have reports of a dragon spreading destruction in the mountains. General. Queen Vivian is loved by the people. Give her more power. No. My lord, your son is a young prince full of promise. Now notice that Miss Taraskull is telling us that your son is a young prince full of promise. Not wifey, but sidey. Yeah. Did we not know something here? Did George do something on the side? No, he didn't. Fingers crossed. Did I kill Queen? And now Miss Taraskull's kind of who we're intercoursing, for lack of a better word. Sure, let him come in. I'm the next king. I will kill all the infidels. Not so fast, buddy. My love, I would like to organize a tournoi. George the Seer said over his dead body because he says no to the queen. He just wants to bang that Miss whatever her name is. A miracle happened in South. Statue of the prophet is weeping blood. We should claim it's genuine. Alright, real question here. If you're Archbishop of Port Seed, why do you have to claim that it's genuine? Like, shouldn't it just be genuine? Like, there should be no... There's no question if it's bleeding blood, it's bleeding blood. What do we do? Like, it's obviously genuine. Unless if someone planted it there. But then the church would be sneaky. I don't know about that. No. Invading armies are using trebuchets to destroy our fortifications. Defend! Your fortress is too weak. We should build a new tower. I hate to say it, but George the Seer was not exactly cash rich, so no. I want to visit our godless neighbors, except you need me here. Nah, do you think? You managed to destabilize the neighbor's country, strengthening your own position. And we got monies. George the Seer. What a crappy king.
Oh no. Regans.
Our son has been kidnapped. I implore you to do something. Well, we have money now. Yay. My lord, what about a bit of fencing? Let's bet a bit of money. You know what? George the Seer played big. He went for it all. Your mother will be proud of your knitting skills. Not my mother. You feel General Bloomington is plotting something. Angry boar. Oh, you will dance in hell. With you I will. Did you try selling these impressive brushing skills of yours? I will dust you. Nice. George the Seer kicked fucking ass. You and my lord, begin to talk to you. Now improve. Now we're good. Get those monies. My lord, our commercial relations with the East are deteriorating quickly. They're far richer than we are. What are our options? What about a... Hey! Oh no, I don't think we're rich enough to start a crusade. Screw it. We did it! Oh! And yes, that's why the Crusades started. Because commercial relations with the East were shitty. That's the only reason we were trying to get a crusade, so we could get some more cash. Get that quiche and kill off some people. That's kind of sad why that's the reason it started, but that's how crusades work. Oh no. I think we just lost. George the Seer, you are good. We liked you very much. Long live the king. You're turning 50 years old today. Yes. Oh! George the Seer still lives. Oh, it's going down every second. Holy cow. If you could change it, would you? Yeah. Interesting answer. The obvious thing disappeared. Ah, past the first millennium. Hey. I should have said no to this freaking crusade. George the Pivot. 40 years in power. Happy camper. And thus, basically on his 50th-ish birthday, he died. That's what happens when you go on a healthy crusade. You get money, but your people go away. And what's the point of having money if you don't have people to throw it at? You know? When people say they make it rain, it's making it rain on someone. It's not just making it rain for no reason. You're not making it rain in your apartment by yourself at 12:30 at night because you wanted to record a video. No. You're making it rain because you're not expecting to pick it up. You're throwing it, and then you're going home. But I am already home. I'm already home. Anyways, that's the end of the part 1. That's the last great king of the time. Get ready, because we're digging into queens after this. Queens. Queen of clubs, queen of hearts, queen of diamonds, queen of spades. Because that's really who dominated after the year 1000. Real modern.